black people is because we cannot tolerate black joy. We cannot tolerate black intelligence. We cannot tolerate black beauty. We cannot tolerate black confidence. We cannot tolerate black camaraderie. We cannot tolerate.
Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started with this lesson, I want to say call Halayim Law Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakodash. Double honors to the elder bishops, elder apostles, and the men on down at GMS that do brew well and have taught me this truth. Shalom to you, hopeful elects. Shalom, Israel. Got a quick hit right here. Okay. And Yahweh Yahweh Shai, Barakatah to the brother Romo Sucks. Okay. And listen, for posting this up, I'm going to bring a few precepts out. Okay. We got this Shedamite. Okay. Exposing, confessing, and admitting the perpetual hatred that Esau, the Edomites, okay, have for you Israelites, you quote-unquote Black Americans, Native Americans, and Hispanics. But they're really focusing on the Judite tribes, okay? But she's going to go into a little bit of the other tribes too, okay? Now, she's going to just come out and just blatantly just say it. She's admitting it, okay? And scriptures tells us that they would do this, you know? So I'm just grab a few precepts. This ain't meant to be nothing super long. I'm going to bring out a few precepts and Lord's will is be edifying and exhortating, okay, confirming and eye-opening. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and play it back and add some commentary and bring out some precepts. Let's go.
White people, black people, is because we cannot tolerate black joy. We cannot tolerate black intelligence. We cannot tolerate black beauty. We cannot tolerate black confidence. We cannot tolerate black camaraderie. We cannot tolerate anything that frees a black person. There's a level of that I think hits differently for black people than it does for Asian people or Hispanic people or Middle Eastern people or Native Americans even. Each one of those things that people think regarding other races are different with black people because, again, we don't like black people to be educated. We don't like...
Okay, so nobody's actually black. We are different shades of brown, okay? And we have to keep, we have to keep bringing that out because our people they just love that blackity black and proud shit. Nobody's black, okay? We are all different shades of brown, and Edomites is different shades of red, okay? It's just that simple. Look at this lady here. She's red. There's no such thing as white people, all right? That's the social construct created by the Edomites, okay, to establish dominance and to establish, dividing and conquering, okay? Nobody's actually white. You just can't think that you are actually right, because when you go into the sun, what color do you turn? Don't worry, I'll wait. Thank you. All right, but listen, this is Psalm 64 and 8, and it reads, "So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away." So this is what we're seeing here. This is what we're seeing here, man. Okay, because deep down in their spirit, in their souls, they know they are guilty. They're guilty, man. They're guilty. And listen, with the spirit of truth that's on the earth, okay, with the Lord's men that's on the earth, starting with our elder apostles and bishops at GMS and the men on down, okay, it's just too much truth on the earth, man. And Edomites know deep down in their guts that they are guilty, and it's tearing them up, man. It's tearing them up. They're coming out and admitting it. Psalm 64 and 8, "So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away." If people are trying to distance themselves away from these damn Edomites, man, because they know that they are wicked, okay? It's just that simple. Let's keep going.
To be successful, we don't want black judges. We don't want anything for black people that doesn't directly affect and entertain us. So we can have a black nanny, we can have a black house cleaner, we can have a black teacher, we can have a black coach, we can have black players, but only for the specific things that we feel comfortable with. I think about all those sweet children that have been killed when they go out with their white friends, and I think that as much as the trauma of comes down through the DNA, I think also the cruelty of the desire to hurt, the desire to steal and humiliate and torment and disappear black people is what comes down through the DNA. I think when you do something like that for long enough and you pass it down for the many years that slavery and enslaved people were in chains, that is an instinct with us, cruelty. And I think you can see it in many videos. All the white women and white men who are telling black kids and black families to get that black.
Yeah, absolutely, because you are your forefathers coming back. You are your forefathers coming back, okay? Now these Edomites, they're not their spirit is not upright within them, and they're not spiritual unless it's on the left hand side, okay? They are not upright. They're fornicators, spiritually and physically, okay? So they are their forefathers coming back. Okay, everybody is back in their lots, okay, for the most part, all right, through the third and fourth generation. They don't understand that. Okay, I remember, quick testimony, it was a post that was up on IG, I guess, of a U.S. soldier who took himself out a couple years back. I believe he engulfed himself in flames, all right, and he was screaming, "Free Ein." Okay, you should know what I'm talking about, all right? If you don't know, look it up. Listen, due to the G-side they're trying to commit over there in the Middle East, okay, one of the U.S. soldiers, in his spirit was feeling guilty, and he offed himself, all right? And I'll just put a comment down on the bottom, and I was just like, yeah, man, this is a prelude to what's going to happen to Babylon the Great, okay? Because these people got to pay up for all the, evil they have done, okay? All of the rape, robbing, pillaging, killing, stealing, destroying, okay, of quote unquote black and brown people, okay? And the Edomite decided to get on there and say, not everybody committed that. I was like, you know what? I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that, because I knew you would say that, because these Edomites love to scream that shit. They love to scream that, oh, we didn't do it. We didn't do it. It was our forefathers. It wasn't us that did it. We wasn't the ones who did it. And they love to scream it. And I put up, prepare slaughter for the iniquity of their fathers. Okay? It's just that simple. They have to pay up for the iniquity. And the Heavenly Father created them. So the Heavenly Father knew they would be screaming that shit. And the Heavenly Father knows they're not upright in the spirit, because they are the seed of the wicked. Okay, so this is why, okay, for us that's spiritual, we understand all things through the spirit. The Wadi Habashim al Shai for telling us the Rakakwadash. Okay, so we can get these deep dark sayings, mysteries, parables, allegories, and deep dark sayings in the scriptures. Okay, but he also made it plain upon tables as well, and in other scriptures throughout the book, just in case these damn devils try to, spew the madness that they will spew. Okay, not everybody committed those atrocities. Well, guess what? Prepare slaughter for the iniquity of their fathers. Okay, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers. Listen, Sirach 41:6. The inheritance of sinners' children shall perish. Did you hear that? The inheritance of sinners' children shall perish, and their posterity shall have a perpetual reproach. Okay, because even though they are in power, they are reproached. They are shamed due to the iniquity of their fathers. Okay, it's just that simple. Next verse. The children will complain of an ungodly father. This is what these Edomites is doing, man. And this is what she's doing. Because they shall be reproached for his sake. That's exactly what's happening here, okay? This is exactly what's happening here, okay? When we come out and prophesy, when we hit the highways and hedges and prophesy against Babylon the Great, prophesy against Esau, Edom, and his descendants, okay? Listen, the lower level Edomites is being reproached for his sake. So they're feeling it. They're getting sliced and diced and cut to the spirit, okay, for the iniquity of their forefathers. It's just that simple, man. This thing is not hard. People try to make this truth to be complicated and try to overcomplicate it. This thing is not hard to get. Now, it do take study. It do take a renewing of your mind to understand the truth of these scriptures, because you have to put off all that puke and madness that you learned from the wacky-tacky church and the rest of the world. You have to put all that away. You have to cast that down, okay, and seek wisdom and truth, and it'll be plain upon tables unto you. It's just that simple, man, But we know the Lord didn't choose everybody to get this truth. Genesis 27:41. And Esau, who was Esau? Esau, Edom, the progenitor of the Edomites, okay, the European nations and the rest of the European tribes. And Esau hated Jacob, you Israelites, you quote unquote Black Americans, Native Americans, and Hispanics, because of the blessing. We are blessed because we are the children of the Most High, okay? The spirit of the Lord dwells within his people. Okay, mainly the elect. Wherewith his father blessed him, and Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. And this is what these devils has been doing to us, man. This is what they're, and listen, they're continuing to turn it up. They're continuing to just slay Jake down. You know, they're continuing to showcase their perpetual hatred. They're continuing to show it. These devils are showing their horns more and more. They're getting even more prouder and prouder by the day. And we know majority of Jake will have to go because they bugged out wicked and don't want to turn back to the Lord. You know, so we know this is how it's got to go. But that doesn't take away. That doesn't get Esau out of it. Okay, it's a balance with everything, man. Okay, a false balance with the Heavenly Father is an abomination. Period. Let's continue on here.
Here you don't belong. We just don't want you to have more than us. We just don't want you to be prettier. We don't want you to be the beauty standard. We don't want you to be judges or anything like that. We want you to be beneath us. And we tried so hard to keep you down, and we failed so badly because, like Maya Angelou said, still you rise. We may hate you, we may beat you, we may do those things, and it makes us crazy that you keep coming back and getting better. We can't stand it. I don't know what that is. White people.
See, she just said it. She don't know why that is. They hate you, Israelites, and they don't even understand why they hate you. Okay, because it's the hatred from their forefathers. Okay, that's coming down into his descendants. Okay, it's in their spirit to hate you, and they just hate you, and they don't understand why they do. Okay, it's just that simple. And you got these dumbass, goofy ass Jakes out here that continue to try to, you know, take up for these Edomites and save these Edomites and save these devils. And you know, even with all this truth that's coming out, they turn a blind eye to it and still go worship fake white man Jesus. They still go, you know, in these Edomite spaces like these people, you know, care about them. You know, this lady is literally coming out her own mouth and telling you that, listen, we hate you. We don't want y'all to do better than us. We don't want y'all to be, we kill y'all. We hate y'all. Okay, we don't like to see y'all having fun. We don't like to see y'all being a beauty standard. We don't like to see y'all being confident within yourselves. We don't like to see y'all coming together. We don't like to see y'all just doing anything, really. You know, anything that confirms that you're better than us, we don't want you to do that. And these dumbass Jakes, man, continue to take up for these goddamn devils. You just can't get around it, man. Listen here. And they have to perish for that. They think they're gonna get out of it, but they're, for you taking up for this devil, you are confirming that you are on the side of the enemy. All that love everybody shit, that shit is not scriptural. Okay? That's wacky tacky buffoonery. Listen. 2 Peter 3 and 5, and it reads, For this they willingly are ignorant. That's majority of Jake. They turn a blind eye to the truth, man. We bringing out truth. Even the Edomites is feeling cut in their spirit. They're coming out admitting the truth, and Jake is still willingly ignorant. Of that by the word of the Most High, the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water and in the water. Next verse, whereby the world that then was being overflowed with water perished. Okay, so by you Israelites out there, you quote unquote Black Americans, Native Americans, and Hispanics choosing to be willingly ignorant, you're gonna suffer the same judgment as the days of Noah. Okay, when it was completely washed away by all that water. Period. Point blank. Let's go. I'm gonna grab one more and close out. Let's get it.
That have the ancestors that were closely related to the apes. And I believe that we are so similar to Cro-Magnon man, Neanderthals.
Yeah, they look, she bringing it all out, man. She bringing it all out. Look, she is bringing it out. Edomites are closest to the monkeys. They're cavemen. They have the closest genetics to monkeys, but they call you Israelites monkeys though. Okay? Let that make sense. Okay, talk about the projection. Talk about the projection. They don't have no lips. They're not it. Okay? It's just that simple. They're not it. And it's just that simple, man. We ain't got to go too deep in it. Let's go.
We're pale monsters. I really hate being white sometimes.
There you go. You can't make it up, man. They will complain about an ungodly father because they will be reproached for his sake. This is what's happening here, man. She just said she really hate being quote unquote white sometimes. You're not white. Okay, you are red. I'm looking at a red lady on the screen. It's just that simple, man. You know, you can't get around this truth. Listen, this is for you bugged out, dumbass, ignorant ass, goofy ass Israelites that want to continue to take up for these devils, man. Okay, listen. Proverbs 17 and 15. And it reads, "He that justifieth the wicked." Okay, that's what a lot of our people do. They suffer from Stockholm syndrome and they justify the wicked. Who's the wicked? Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, the devil the Bible always speak about. And he that condemneth the just, okay, because here we are bringing out the truth, exposing, we're just bringing out all this truth, okay, the truth, understanding of the scriptures, we're bringing out all this truth, and we're speaking out against it, we're prophesying against this wicked, diabolical ass, Satanist, satanic kingdom, and they're condemning us for it, calling us hate speech, calling us, you know, quote unquote black supremacists, and we hate them and all that, and they're condemning us. Even they both are abomination to the Lord. It's just that simple. Edomites is already the abomination to the Lord. And if you justify them and condemn the just, you are also an abomination to the Lord. Period. Point blank. Okay? It's just that simple. Hope it was edifying and exhortating. I'm going to go ahead and close out. Give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Hey, on to the next one I say. Shalom, shalom.
We're ashamed. I think the cruelty lives in us and comes down as instinct.